This is Persephone from Wildwood Energy Works with your weekly card reading for the week beginning October 11th, 2021. A little bit subdued today. My energy's in a little bit of a different spot than last time. I've had some big life changes, and I'm going to tell you about them because the card reading I did last time, which was a few weeks ago, actually kind of told exactly what was going to happen, and I just didn't realize it. So last reading, I did use the October Mist Oracle deck, and I got the token card, which is the card of grief and sadness and death and all of that, like not fun stuff. And then the illumination card, which is bringing things that were hidden to light and illuminating things. And then the chair card, which was like stability, having what you need, having like a solid footing in the world. And I interpreted it, one way, but it played out for me very interestingly. So the day after I put that up, I woke up in the morning. My fiance hadn't come to bed. I came out and found that he had passed away in the living room during the night. And so my whole world shattered. We'd been together for years, and I loved him so much. He was like my whole world, and it was pretty terrible. And then that night, I got into his phone so I could find his contacts, talk to his doctor, pay the bills and stuff. And I found out he'd been having an affair for like 8 years, years longer than we'd been together. And it was pretty explicit. It was like, not going to go into details, but like an everyday thing. And I had no idea, and no one around us had any idea. It was completely a secret. And so, I just started moving on from there and processing it and everything. So the cards predicted what was going to happen. I mean, the loss, and then the secrets coming to light. And then honestly, the chair card just means I'm going to be in a better position later, because I'm not going to have to be living a life that I didn't know had all these secrets. And that was like hurting me. So that is some big dirty laundry right there for you. But it's the reason I haven't been around that much, and the reason why I haven't done as much sessions, and I have taken a break in the readings. But I'm back, and I'm going to be moving soon, but I do all my stuff remotely, so that shouldn't affect your ability to get sessions and readings and all of that. So today I'm going to use the Persephone deck, because this is my own kind of personal power deck, and it's time for that. And I was pretty excited, the first one that came up. It is Being the Boss card. I love this one because she looks like she doesn't take any shit. She knows what she's doing, she's owning it, and she's just going for it. And the next one is the Making Good Trouble, speaking up and using your voice. And then the next one is New Connections and New Friends. So I don't think I'm the only one who is going through big loss and big change and big things right now. We've been going through a difficult time in our world the last couple of years. And so I know that some of you watching this have had big changes, big hard things, big losses, big everything. So we're kind of all in this together in a lot of ways. This reading for next week feels really encouraging to me, because it feels like starting to take back our personal power from the difficulties that have happened to us in a lot of ways. It doesn't feel like a week where all of a sudden we're just like Wonder Woman and we're blasting out and just being super like badass. It feels a little more to me like taking those baby steps, like, standing up for yourself. Like maybe your boss isn't respectful. Well, maybe next week is a time to start like standing up a little bit and just kind of seeing what you need to do. Or maybe you have your own business, and maybe it's time to like make a little pivot, take a little bit of a leap. And so it feels like kind of owning yourself. Maybe there was something you wanted to buy for your house, but no one else that lives in the house likes it, but you're just like, you know what, I'm going to buy it anyways. I love it, and it just feels like owning yourself in small little incremental ways that are going to pay off really big, kind of like down the road, I guess I would say. But also it comes with a message to just kind of like feel how good it feels to feel those little things of personal power, to feel those times when you speak up for yourself, when you use your voice, when you express yourself, and feel like how satisfying it feels. You might have a little bit of a trauma reaction at first because maybe you were trained not to speak up, maybe you were trained not to have personal power. Just kind of push through that. Know that it's a trauma response, not a response to the actual situation. You are allowed to be in your own power, and you are allowed to speak up, and it's about time to start doing it. And then I like this one too, is new connections, new friendships. I feel like this one also is maybe not like a whole new group next week and like everything's big. I feel it's like maybe people seeing you in a new light. Like as you speak up, as you do things, people will be like, damn, like that person is like kind of badass. Like I never really knew that about them. I'm actually kind of impressed. And I feel like some of the people who don't like you and your power might start falling away and kind of falling out of your life a bit. Because they're just not going to like you stepping into your power. They're not going to like you being the boss, and they can just get over it and walk away, I guess. But I feel like you are going to kind of attract a healthier group to yourself, a healthier kind of group of people that respect you and your power and your own strength. It feels like a door opening week. And so maybe not giant and dramatic necessarily, but like the week where things really start to kind of shift for you by small little means. And so I'm going to draw, well, I've got the cards out. Let me just shuffle and I'll draw one more and see what kind of advice it can give us in doing this. Okay. Okay, well, I did not expect this one, but that is interesting. So it's the learning from adversity and acceptance card. So this isn't like the cheeriest of cards at all. It looks like hardship, looks like hunger, looks like difficulty. But what I think this is saying is that just like all of us, myself and all of us, we've had some difficult times, and we're in some difficult times, and we're processing some difficult things. I think we're going to be able to make something beautiful out of that. I'm looking at the image of this card, and she's cooking. You know, obviously there's not going to be like fancy cuts of meat in there or fancy things like that, but she's taking what she has and she's going to make something out of it. And something that she enjoys, something that will be nourishing to her and good for her. So I feel like possibly at this stage of the game, learning from adversity and making something beautiful and accepting it, like, may not be like, oh, and then I triumphed over everything, but just kind of more like, I see that down the road I'm going to be okay. I see that down the road I'm going to be able to like do something beautiful about this. I'll have more insight, I'll have more wisdom. I'll just see that my life is hard and I still made something really beautiful out of it. So I guess maybe more kind of like a philosophical way of looking at it. You have been through hard things. You just have. And so have I. And we're all in hard things right now. And we can make beautiful things out of it. We can be the boss. We can speak up. And we can draw good people to us who support us and love us. And so there we go. And if you would like a private reading with me, go to wildwoodenergy.com. I have a whole new revamped website with all different card services now and different energy work sessions. So go ahead and check that out. And I will see you next week. Take care. Good luck. Bye.